Has Iran emerged stronger from the latest Middle East crisis? Or are regional alliances simply trying to project an image of strength? That question is at the center of a dramatic scenes that are unfolded in the Iraq this week. Hundreds of supporters of Iran-backed Katab al-Sayyid al-Shuhada brigades gathered outside the Iranian Embassy in Baghdad. Well, just to show the support for Tehran, waving Iranian and Iraqi flags. Demonstrators celebrated what they celebrated as a victory for Iran and the border resistance movement in region. But it was not just a rally, it was image from the protest showing participants carrying out portraits of Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Now protesters were also seen tearing, trampling and burning American and Israeli flags while chanting anti-US and anti-Israel slogans. These scenes quietly attracted attention across the whole Middle East and beyond. So for supporters, the demonstrations was meant to send a message that Iran and its regional alliances all remain influential despite the years of sanctions, military pressures, as well as the diplomatic isolation. However, if we talk about the critics, they see a different picture. They argue that the public display of defiance do not necessarily reflect the true balance of power in the region. They point to the ongoing economic challenge, political divisions, as well as the security concerns facing several Iran-allied groups. But the rally highlights how Iraq continues to sit at the center of the large geopolitical competition. Yes, the country maintains close ties with both Washington as well as Tehran, making it one of the most important battlegrounds for the influence in the Middle East. And that changes the whole narrative of this whole rally, because every major regional development now carries implications far beyond Iraq's border, by the way. So what happens in Baghdad is closely watched both by Iran, Israel, and also United States across the Gulf. The presence of women and families at the rally also underscored how deeply political and regional tensions have become embedded in everyday life for many communities. So for now, the demonstrations remain symbolic event, but symbols matter more in the Middle East. They shape narratives, they influence public opinion, and they are often the signals of how different groups want the world to be viewed as a balance of power. Now, the flags may have burned for a few moments, but the political message behind those flames is likely to fuel debates across the region for a much longer time.